GoCore Tracks of Service allow you to use your skill set to make a kingdom difference globally. Creation care and environmental engagement on a local level are strategic ways for making a difference in emerging markets. Recent grads who have studied agronomy can apply their skills in regions of the world where it is urgently needed, while representing good stewardship of the earth and living out their faith missionally.
My name is Ellen. I've been living in Malawi in Southeast Africa for almost a year now. They speak English here, but I've kind of learned to speak English almost in a different way so that they understand. There's also French and Swahili and Chichewa and many other languages depending on if you're in the villages and the refugee camp in the city. So I try to greet people in their own language, which kind of brings a smile to their face, which is a lot of fun. I'm working with There Is Hope as an agriculture project advisor. There Is Hope works with refugees, empowering them as well as the local people. They weren't doing anything agriculture related before I got here, so I'm just trying to develop the land we have there with a healthy cornfield and fruit trees and gardens, looking at how we're using our water, how we're using our soil so that we can take those practices and teach and demonstrate them to the local farmers in the future so that they can grow their food in a healthier, more sustainable way. Agriculture is pretty much the main source of income in Malawi. Most people are farmers, but they don't really have enough money always to buy fertilizer and the things they need to make these crops successful. So they actually have a time where they call the hungry season, when they run out of last year's harvest and are waiting for the next harvest. So at There Is Hope, I'm trying to work to create healthier systems that aren't dependent on having chemical fertilizer, finding natural ways of working with the land that will give us more foods at more times of year, bigger crops, so that our farmers can learn these methods and they won't have to have that time of hungry season, but they'll have plenty of food all year round. We need people who are environmentally minded to come and work with farmers the world over, come with a learning spirit and be able to assess their needs, the challenges they're facing, and walk alongside them to find local sustainable solutions and empower them to care for their environment, which cares for their farms, which ultimately makes them healthier people themselves and create healthier communities. Living overseas in Malawi has been a challenge. I've had to go without things that I'm maybe more used to having: hot tea every morning, hot shower at night, power all day long. But it's been great living in, experiencing new culture, other people's values. I think it requires a really patient person to do this kind of thing, more of a flexible spirit. But if you really want to use your environmental agriculture degree in a place where it can make a really big impact, then I would just really encourage you to take a look at those placements, pray about it, talk to people who know you best about it, and go and do it.